Theater Festival's 6th edition! Awesome. Delighted to have Nasty Brutish and Short going on. Thank you, Rough House. Thank you, Lynx. Thank you, everybody, for being here in the warmth of winter. Huh? Yes. As you know, the festival runs for 11 days with over 100 events and performances like this one. And actually, nothing's really like this one, right? This is a unique night of real puppeteers, puppetry. So I'm looking forward to it. We have a free neighborhood tour that goes around the city. We have a symposium. We have panel discussions and book talks, all of this stuff. So over 100 events, you're going to be very busy. So get there, folks. We've got more seats, believe it. All right, without further ado, your fabulous MCs extraordinaire, Nasty Brutish and Short, Regal Tea. Royalty, Regal Tea, Caitlin, come on up. Oh, did I do it?
It's okay.
And
It happens.
And Myra.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nasty Brutish and Short. We are funded by the Puppet Slam Network and Rough House Theater, Lynx Hall, and for the next 2 weekends, the Chicago International Puppet Theater Festival. So thank you. With all of their help, we're able to make tickets go all to the artists, and they pay the bills. So that's a really big deal for us, because we like paying artists. Other things. This weekend, you are here. You're already here. Tomorrow, we are also here. Next weekend, we are not here. So you should not come here. You should go to the Logan Center, which is down on University of Chicago campus. There's an address. It's on a website. It's not in my brain.
It's about 55th or 56th, something like that.
There we go. Yes. Other things. I am Kayla McLeod. This is Myra Sue. And I think we'll turn it over to the Noah Ginex Puppet Company, specifically Jameson.
Hey! Yes! Bring the light up a little bit more. Just, hey, there we go, sort of. Hi, everybody. Yes, my name is Jameson Jarvis Ralfonso, and I'm going to be your host, along with a bunch of other furry morons. We're doing 2 shows for you tonight. One is here for you. I'm seeing all of you in the house here, yes. And the other one, I'm going to be talking directly to this soup can on a stick that is obscuring some of your views here. So, if you see me talking to dead air, really, I'm talking directly down the barrel of this high-tech whizzy camera because this show is getting live streamed. Yes! Yes! Perfect! And it is a wonderful night of... I'm being handed a note here. You don't have to whisper it to me if you gave it to me in a note. Can we get some more
Just
light
making
here?
sure you knew what it said.
Oh, get off! I haven't introduced you yet. Is there a light over there that we could shine on me, possibly? No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, back to this note. If Bert Law...
just read it,
Stop it!
just read it.
I'm reading the note! If Harvey Korman and Bert Law had a baby, what would it look like?
Just read it. It's great.
That was in 2 different time periods. That would be a time-traveling baby. Toronto, everybody! This
Hi! Hi, everybody!
Why did you ask
What
me
a
that question?
gracious introduction! That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
What? Saying Toronto my co-host and then shoving you?
Yeah, you're not very nice to me normally.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Hey, look who's starting out with the audience's sympathy. Yeah.
Let me check the, yeah, I think your other bit got cut.
Oh, even more sympathy. I don't need the applause. I just need the awes. Keep them coming, folks.
That's That's your total diet, isn't it? Applause and applesauce. Like he eats a lot of apples. We have a big budget. We're being sponsored by Mott's. We are not being sponsored by Mott's.
But if Mott's would like to give us free applesauce, we'll take it.
Yes, but that is not an official deal. It's Rough House and the Puppet Slam Network. There's no Mott's involved.
But if Mott's wants
Oh,
to
shush. Okay, so we have a show to do. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce the first act?
Yes, I do, because I'm the host.
All right, we'll get on with it.
I will. Maybe I can find my... Is that better? Yeah, I think my light is better here. Yes, that's good? Okay, thank you very much. Do we have a live audience here? Give yourselves a round of applause. Wonderful. And for all of you in the house and all of you at home, here's our first piece tonight, kicking off Nasty Brutish in Shirt from Rough House. Here is Claire Sachs with Bucks.
You. Okay. Excuse me. That's a little bit. Stop. It's a little bit much, don't you think? Okay.
Experimental puppetry. And when I say experimental puppetry, I mean things that have not really been tried before. For instance, a puppet that has never been done before, my dad slurped those. And is being operated by two people who have not rehearsed at all. And one person is doing both hands, and there are a bunch of extra fingers on the hands, so rendering every expression that he makes with these hands completely pointless. We were gonna do a bit here, but I think just explaining how fucked up and stupid this looks is much better. Yeah, that apparently doesn't stop with the hands. It's also the voice. What is going on with your voice? Oh no, he's gonna get. See, now I have to justify this by saying that this is our native tongue, and I'm just gonna try and talk the same. So go ahead, Dad. I would do air quotes, but my fingers are in permanent air quotes.
All right, I'll try it. All right, here we go. Our next piece is Madigan and Harvey the Puppet.
Okay. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Great. 1 minute. Cheater. My name is Harvey the Puppet, and I am writing a play. The play is about top surgery. Now, I want to tell you that this play is longer than 8 minutes, okay? But today, I've prepared a short excerpt for you. I will be playing the character named Madigan. Yes? Will you read for the doctor and also narrator? Yeah, I can do that. My hospital gown is because we enter the play just as Max is entering into top surgery. Narrator? Yes. Tell us what top surgery is. Okay. I'll just have my notes here. Now, okay. Top surgery, in this case, refers to a gender-affirming surgical procedure that will masculinize the chest by removing breast tissue and or altering the nipples and areolas. Now remember, Max, I'll do my best to maintain nipple sensation after your surgery, but there are no guarantees. I hear you, Doc. I trust you. And now you're gonna need to breathe into this anesthesia mask. Count backwards from 10, all right? Okay. Doc? Yes? Take care of Nips and Lefty for me, yeah? Nips and Lefty? Yes, Doc. Okay, just do it. See you on the other side. A few hours later, in what felt like approximately 1 minute later for Max, Max woke up. And it turns out that after top surgery, Max's chest was all taped and wrapped, and there were drains coming out the side that led to little bags of blood. Oh my goodness, my chest, it's all taped and wrapped, and there are little drains coming out the side, leading to small bags of blood. Oh. Max may or may not have just fainted. After a little while, the healing process began. Now, here's the deal. At this part, I actually want this to be a song, okay? But I haven't really written it yet, so I'm just gonna tell you, like, what I'm thinking of it, all right? The healing song. Keep your arms down and your spirits up. Take some ibuprofen and sleep sitting up. Ow. Keep your arms down. Down. Keep your arms down and your spirits up. Play 1,000,000 hours of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And don't give up. What was that other part I had? Thank you. You all are so supportive. More ibuprofen. Try not to laugh. Cry a little bit and take a wet wipe bath. Seriously though, when can I shower? Not yet. Keep your arms down and your spirits up. Take deep breaths, but not too deep. Hope that tonight I can get some sleep. Max returned to the doctor to get the drains pulled out. Weirdest feeling ever. And then another little while later, returned to get the tape taken off the scars. All right, are you ready for me to rip the tape off? No. Ah! And then, for the first time, Max looked in the mirror. Maybe I'll have like a mirror here. Whoa. And Max saw, for the very first time, their flat, freshly chopped, bare chest. Whoa. Can you see this? Let me see if I can get you a better look here. Whoa. Nips, Lefty. We did it, boys. Yahoo! Yeah, we did it. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Nips, are you there? I'm awake. I feel everything. I can literally feel everything. There are little lightning bolts zinging towards me at all times. Is that wind? I think it might be wind. Whoa. Yep, it was a little cold. I could feel it. Wow, I love it here. Lefty? 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 Lefty! Lefty! Why aren't you pointing? It's cold. Why aren't you pointing, Lefty? Lefty? Huh. Well, why isn't Lefty pointy? Well, Nips, remember the doctor said it can take months for nipple sensation to come back. And sometimes it doesn't. Seasons changed. Okay, now this part I'm gonna have like leaves falling, and then maybe somebody will like throw some snow, and then you'll hear birds chirping for springtime. And then like you'll see like the light will change to be summer, and then I'll be on the beach in sunglasses. You get it. I told you need to follow along with the script. I feel like you're not really doing that. I'm entertained by your acting, and it's hard to read. I didn't get this script until last second here, Harvey. Well, what are you gonna do? It's my process, okay? Max is at the lake in sunglasses. Imagine sunglasses. Wow, I love it here. Yeah, I really love it here. Did you figure out your line? I did. Okay, I'm sorry, all right? Jeez, you really run a tight ship over here, man. I love it here. Oh, yeah, I love it here, too. I just really wish that Lefty could be here. Well, here's the deal, Nips. Even if Lefty never comes back in terms of, like, sensation, I'm still really glad I got this top surgery, okay? I feel great. Things feel different, and I just feel good. And I'm shirtless, and I'm at the beach, and I'm not even worried about it because I'm at Gay Beach, right? Yeah. You know. I think maybe this would be like a perfect time to go for a swim. I don't know, it looks kind of cold. Well, I'm gonna do it. Cannonball! Wow, it's like really, really cold. Brr. Oh my gosh, it's like so cold. Yeah, it's like so cold. It's like so cold. So cold. I feel like my nipples could cut glass. Wait, I feel like both nipples could cut glass. Lefty? 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 Well, hey, Nips. How'd the surgery go? And that, folks, is where there will be a blackout.
Oh, hello there. I did not see you all there. It is a... Oh, hold on. Let me find my light.
Over here.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Hello, everyone. I did not see you there. It is I, the Yeti. And I am welcoming you to the Nasty Brutish and Short Show with the...
Spider.
Ooh, is Spider?
Spider.
One moment. What?
Hello, Papa.
Junior!
I have made you this hat.
You made the hat for me?
Yep, I made you a hat. Will you try it on, Papa?
I will try it on. Come
Okay.
closer.
You have to take it
Well,
off my head
come
because...
closer because microphone is in my way. Not
Okay,
all
but-
of us are wireless.
Yeah, but you have to take it because...
There we go.
Some of us have live hands and some of us don't.
I am glad we are agreeing with each other.
Okay. Can you make up a song about my hat, Papa?
I will
Please?
make a song about your hat.
Thank you. Put it on.
Yes.
Does it fit?
Spider hat, does the things that the spider cat, that's a thing. Please to check out my pinky ring. Look out, You gave me gift of
Yes, I
hands.
did, Papa.
This was wonderful, Junior.
Oh, you are welcome.
Since you have done this, I will let you introduce the next act.
Oh, thank you. Since I am in the light and you're in the grubby, dirty shadow over
Yes,
there.
I cannot see anything.
Yes, Oh, I look angelic.
For once.
He is talking about the fact that I go in after he kills all the villagers and I steal their wallets.
Parents know what I'm talking about. He is chip off old blockhead.
Off old ice block. Okay. All right.
Better line.
Okay, cut it. Here we go. All right, next up here is La Liga Teatro Elastico with the Metamorphosis of Love. Ah, Papa.
everybody. Technical stuff. I'm trying to get my light. Anybody working the camera up there? Anybody? Oh wait, we can't because of, right, there's all that stuff. All right, well, anyway, on with the piece. Okay, come on, Grandpa. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
I invented a great grandpa goulash, everybody.
Yeah, and I brought one of my inventions.
Yes?
An electric plunger.
Wait, who the hell is this?
Oh, Dad!
Yeah, it's your dad. My great-great-grandpa, Gupke.
I told you to wait in Florida. So is everybody in Florida.
Yeah.
We
know what year it is, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. So, do you want to watch great-grandpa, do, his inventions?
Oh, is he going to do another one of his magic tricks?
It's not magic, it's science.
In my day, science meant, you put some baking soda and some dough, and then you call it a volcano.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he's doing.
and in your day, dinosaurs walked the earth.
Oh, no. I'm not going to get in the middle of this.
All right,
See,
hold on, I will get another invention.
Wait, Grandpa, no, wait. Okay. He's
Another failure.
Yes.
No failure. Is that how it's supposed to work?
Yes, button.
I'll hold it. No, we're dropping it.
I'm getting nervous in front of my dad. My hands are all sweaty.
That's right. So this button, okay, what does it do, Grandpa? Does it open the garage door?
No.
Or like stop the world hunger or something?
Close.
Okay, everybody.
Press it.
All right, let's listen to what it says.
Go into the closet.
Go ahead, Grandpa. This button says banana. Oh, look, it's a cute little banana.
Yeah, it says banana.
All right, do it again.
Just put it on the refrigerator.
Yeah, put it on the... Wow, that was a sick burn.
Wow.
He said put it on the fridge. Okay.
I heard him.
Yes, okay.
I'm not that old.
I'm moving back to Florida now.
Good. Stay there.
Yes. Okay, so I got
I'll
to...
stay here like you asked.
No, that's not the point.
What have I done?
All right. So, do you want to introduce the next piece with me, or do you want to do it,
Yeah,
or should
sure.
I do it
I
myself?
don't even know where I am anymore.
See, this is okay. So this next piece, here we go. Here is a show that is a part of a monthly show at a bar called My Buddies. Here with laser comedy show is Chris Fair.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Grandpa.
Hi, everybody. Real quick, can I have a couple suggestions? Just shout something out. Walrus. And lights.
Divorce.
Alright, I got it. I'll figure something out. Thank you. Oh, man! I got a treat for you guys. It's my one mammal show. Oh, watch out. I got sharp teeth. Can I be part of your One-walrus show? Polly the penguin? That's me! I sing, I dance! La 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 la! Polly, it's a one-walrus show! Oh, could it be a duo? not be a duo. It's my One-walrus show. But I can sing, I can dance, I can do all the things. I can do lights. I'm a trained theater professional. No, it's just a one-walrus show. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? For my One-walrus show? Hey, walrus! Oh, it's Bobby the seal! Can I be in your One-walrus show? Oh, brother. I mean, we could be brothers. If I'm like the younger one who looks younger, and you look like my uncle. Who's also a vampire. Please? It's a One-walrus show. How is that so hard to comprehend? But I can sing, I can dance. Woo! I mean, that is better than the penguin, I will admit. Maybe you could be part of the... No. Stick to your guns, remember. You talked about this with your therapist. You stick to your guns. Stick to what you want. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Please. No, Bobby Seal. You can't be in my one. It's a one. One-walrus. Uno. Un. One. Please. No. Okay. All right, are we ready for my One-walrus show?
Yes!
Yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I didn't think they were spelling.
It's okay.
Oh, he's on stage.
Ta-da! You guys all enjoying my One-walrus show? Oh, the curtain's closing! Ah. I guess the show's over, folks! Thank you.
Oh no! That dog can only mean one thing. It's my solicitor, Snively Parklington Dun.
Yes, Noodles, I'm here to go over your estate.
Yeah. As long as this fucking dog stays away from me, I'll be fine.
Why would you want Carruthers to stay away from you?
Because the last time he was here, he stole my fucking hand!
Carruthers, did you steal Noodles' hand?
Yes, he did. I mean, it's documented. It's on YouTube. Everybody's seen it.
What's that, Carruthers?
Yes.
He said he found the hand fair and square.
He found the hand, but it was on my wrist at the time. I was still using it.
Was he still using it, Carruthers?
Why are you asking the dog?
Because a good solicitor hears both sides of every argument. And Carruthers says you weren't using it.
Sure,
It was just laying there.
Believe the dog. Don't believe the...
Well, if you insist, okay. Well, Carruthers, I believe you.
I'm trying to figure out what I am. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm worth it, whoever I am.
Oh, Noodles.
Yeah.
You are worth it.
No, apparently not. Apparently the dog gets to do whatever he wants, and I can just go over here and sit on a tag.
That can't be comfortable, Noodles.
It's not.
Get off the tack, Noodles.
Well, I would, but it drove the other tag further in. I kind of like it now. It's hitting a nerve that I like a lot. It's pretty close to where I think my prostate is.
I didn't know you still had one.
Well, I tried to sell it, but they said it wasn't no good anymore, so they wouldn't give me anything for it.
Yes. What's that, Carruthers?
I think he's probably saying it's time to introduce the next act.
He is saying it's time to introduce the next act.
All right, so
Go
why
ahead,
don't you
Noodles.
take your yap dog and I'll introduce the next act.
Come along, Carruthers. We'll get some Jets pizza.
Yes. This rock keeps getting in my shot. Get out of here. Sorry. That's mostly for the people at home. All right, so up next, we have Dead Reckoning Theater presenting The Brewer featuring Alexandra Planis-Sulak. All right, man.
From your tankard, your pint frosty cold. The beer in your stein has a source much ignored.
bald-headed friars and hipsters bearded and beanied take their cue from women's ingenuity. From legend and myth, a tale is told of bubbly brews worth their weight in gold. From Finnish goddesses to Viking lore, it is women brewsters we thank for beer we adore. In Mesopotamia's ancient and eldest recipe was frothy, hoppy, fermented with honey. And in Egypt's kingdoms of lore, 'twas high honor for pharaohs to consume a heavy pour. Come the 15th century, women were hitting their stride. For men sanctimonious housework they couldn't abide. So widows and wives kept the brews boiling, else untreated water was tainted, foreboding. In dark ages of yore, women brewed. Beer was brewed, exclusive by women, the alewives shrewd. Pointed hats they wore to stand out in a crowd, and often mischievous cats could be found brushing through barrels of barley, keeping varmints subdued. They toiled endlessly at cauldrons bubbling day and eve, as golden, intoxicating elixir brewed endlessly. With plenty to spare, a broom hung outside, signaled the hearth was kept in good tide. But more so, beer could be bought for a fee. So the alewives sold their wares in distinguished looks. Pointed hats, cats, and broomsticks could not be mistook. Now, history is written by winners, they say, and more often than not, men rule the day. With alewives booming, industry unregulated, men, so would seem, felt emasculated and crafted a plan to influence the sway. With a drive to take over and push women out, they plotted smear campaigns to spread fear and doubt. The Inquisition twisted the facts and perpetuated lies. Alewives were labeled devil-worshipping witches as part of the guise. Instantly, generations of women brewsters lost all of their clout. Like a hellbroth boil and bubble, their reputations burst and crumble. But the beauty of beer, simple and strong, collected, recorded history that you now know was wrong. From the goddesses of grain and beer to the alewives with their broomsticks dear, to honor the originators of brewing, women's endeavors forever worth pursuing.
We make a lot of comedy in our little pieces here about how Toronto and I kind of argue and are bickery. But I just wanted to say that I have never met a more supportive and positive and wonderful friend than Toronto here.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw, Jameson, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me since the first of the show.
Yeah, well, I mean it.
Aw.
I never take the time to tell you how much I like you, Toronto.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah. And I never take the time to tell you how much I like all of you, and you have been so supportive, and that is really the best part of this show, is how supportive the audience is, just rooting on everybody and just feeling for, pieces of wood and and things that the people make puppets out of. And it is unbelievable how, what?
What's a puppet?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
For instance, look down.
Ah!
Yeah. Anyway,
What is that?
I'll explain later.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but it's still there. Anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody because this next piece is our final one, and then we are going to all, hang out a little teeny bit, and you can talk to the puppeteers and, just gab on about how wonderful their pieces were to their faces. And with that being said, are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, good. All right. Our final piece tonight is from Emily Schubert and Fletcher Pearson. Here is UAP.
When was the last time you gazed up at the night sky for a length of time? Long enough to get that specific feeling, the one that is simultaneously vast and infinitesimally small. Have you ever thought that maybe there is a certain necessity in life to that feeling? Like maybe it is an essential part of a person's growth and becoming? A moment that celebrates being a part of and apart from. There is so much space up there, so much room for possibility. My great aunt Patricia McGowan was the kind of person who had something to say about every subject. Growing up, I knew her as a writer, editor, photographer, painter, and an advocate for the importance of the arts in our family and the world at large. We all called her simply Aunt Pat. Aunt Pat had many interests: travel, history, archaeology, but none quite on the same level as the UFO. In 1951, my aunt met Leonard H. Stringfield while working at the Du Bois Chemical Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. He was to become her boss, and in her words, he was a veritable fountain of intriguing information on the greatest enigma left in the universe, the UFO. Len was director of public relations by day, but in his other time he was involved with multiple civilian research organizations that recorded and collected reports on UFOs and other related phenomena. He helped work on the Condon Report for Project Blue Book, the first ever government study on UFOs. My aunt was Len's editor, typist, and confidant, and for much of the 42.5 years she worked at Du Bois, Len collected UFO reports from all over the Midwest, and she typed them up in a log. She even decided to keep a log of her own.
April 9th, 1975. At 10:55 p.m. last evening, Len Stringfield called me and said it had just happened. A UFO landing reported to him from Hamilton, Ohio, about 20 to 30 miles north of Cincinnati. At that moment, I decided I was going to keep a log of events. If we were in for another flap like late last summer into fall 1973, I was going to be ready, at least with a pen.
My aunt had a unique lens into an interesting world.
My adventure with the UFO began back in the early 50s. I shared some of Len's experiences from the very early days of his research. For instance, I was talking to him in his office on a nice sunny day in '52 when a burly guy was brought into the office. Tucked under his arm was a mason jar with angel hair twisted around a twig. It was a crude UFO trace evidence carrier, if you ask me. This man lived near Greater Cincinnati Airport, and a high-flying disc-shaped object jettisoned this material all over his wife's wash line. His quick thinking with the jar gave me my first view of the substance that would go into UFO language as angel hair, a substance still unknown to our scientists. I remember, too, how quickly it dissolved in the air when the lid was removed.
Over the years, the subject of UFOs and the conversation around the potential of extraterrestrial life has remained a taboo topic in many circles, and my aunt felt it in her day-to-day life.
My friends, even my closest, are unaware of these incidents, nor do I gossip about them. Some would hold my conversation in disbelief, and some would be frightened over what I'd relate. They might even question my belief in the Creator, or even worse, my sanity. But a universal God, Creator, or whatever other name one prefers calling them, is more real to me now than ever before because of what I learned, little though it is.
She had questions.
Now, if I believe God created the universe, why shouldn't I also believe He created life in myriad other galaxies, possibly in a variety of forms, and I'm just one of them?
And concerns.
The point is, normal people, are experiencing unnormal things, and they want and should know what is happening. They should have someone to turn to without that individual cracking up with laughter.
And best of all, there are so many stories.
May 21st, 1975. One of Leonard's wife's friends told her about a very scary incident that occurred in their own home. The wife was sitting up reading. Their son had just left the house, and her husband had retired already. The husband has a heart condition, wears a pacemaker, and needs a lot of rest. The wife suddenly became aware of a noise. It sounded like a high-pitched chant. The drapes were drawn across the living room window so she couldn't see out. She started for the window but became very uneasy and didn't open the drapes. The chant was subsiding, as if whatever it was receding, and her husband walked into the room. He had been awakened in great discomfort, commenting that he thought there was something wrong with his pacemaker. It seemed erratic. The next day, the wife walked around the house to that particular window and found strange tracks on the ground. May 27th, 1975. The wife set it up so Len could visit and see the tracks in the lawn outside the house. It was a semicircular track formed by lush green grass, a definite lusher green than the surrounding lawn. He noted how much taller and thicker the grass grew in the track, and even more odd, the ground looked as if it were raised or swollen. The speeded up growth could be a product of radiation. The last important thing was that the semicircle did not begin in the driveway into the lawn or from the street onto the lawn. It started in the middle of the lawn leading to that window. Whatever the unknown thing was that made it, it was either placed there or descended and landed airily. June 25th, 1975. Len received a letter from a truck driver for a Michigan company who had an incident back in 1970, somewhere midway up the peninsula. He was returning from the East Coast in the winter months when, during the night in a blinding snowstorm, his wipers started icing badly. He pulled over, noting it was around midnight, to clear the truck's windshield wipers of ice. Without warning, he and the truck were enveloped in a cone of green light from overhead. Outside the light, he could see the snow falling. Inside the light, the truck was snow-free and he was warm, although it was terribly cold outside. Just as suddenly, the light was withdrawn, and to his amazement, he was about 20 feet away from the truck. He didn't remember walking away, nor were there any footprints in the snow indicating that he had. He got back into the truck, and when he went to start it up, he noticed the temperature gauge registering 0. He thought, this is odd. I was only out there about 5 minutes, and it takes a diesel engine approximately 3 hours to cool off. And at that, he glanced at his watch. To his astonishment, the hand stood at 5 o'clock. During the interval inside the green light cone, he had lost 5 hours. He said he saw no craft, only the green light.
In my aunt's community of UFO enthusiasts, theories abound, from the connection of UFOs to Bigfoot to government disinformation campaigns, and my aunt followed along, clipping every newspaper article, questioning it all.
January 7th, 1976. It has been hinted that there are 2 forces at war in the Pentagon, one against the release of information and the other for such a release. The cover-up allegedly almost blew, but then Watergate came along. Now the military anti-info group feels the public would be completely demoralized if they learn they've been conned all these years. I disagree, since over half of the American public believe UFOs are real. But what would happen should a giant alien spacecraft land in a shopping center parking lot on a crowded Saturday afternoon? It could happen just that way.
In all of her years of researching and looking up at the sky, my aunt never once experienced a UFO sighting herself, but nevertheless she continued to believe. And she is not alone. The last 2 years have brought the UFO back into the spotlight. On June 25, 2021, the U.S. government released an unclassified report on 144 cases of unidentified aerial phenomenon. Investigators were only able to explain one sighting. The report from the Office of National Intelligence concludes that these unidentified objects clearly pose a risk to flight and are a national security threat to the U.S. In May of 2022, Congress held the first public hearing on UFOs in more than 50 years. Pentagon officials noted the competing needs for transparency and secrecy. The military's UFO database now includes 400 reported incidents, but the organization maintains that there is no evidence yet that connects UAPs to extraterrestrial life. In October of 2022, NASA announced a group of 16 researchers who will spend the next 9 months studying unidentified aerial phenomena that will lead to a report. Following that announcement, MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, the longest-serving organization of its kind, an organization of which my great-aunt Pat was a member, issued a statement declaring that MUFON stands ready to assist NASA in any capacity. MUFON is a civilian science organization dedicated to the scientific study of UFOs in order to benefit humanity. At this moment, 65% of people in the United States believe in intelligent life beyond Earth. Since the mid-20th century, there have been 4 million reports of alien abduction in the United States alone. Is it the want to believe in something more? Something greater than this? Something so seemingly beyond us that we feel a little bit of weight lift up off our shoulders? If there is other life, perhaps we are even less alone. If there is other life, maybe that grief we are feeling as our planet and species faces climate apocalypse can shift a little. Maybe there are allies out there, somewhere. And maybe that could mean that we are not only universally connected, but intergalactically connected. Cosmic connections hereto only dreamed of. The thing that made my Aunt Pat so special was not only how she truly believed in life beyond Earth, but how she truly believed in people. She believed in my mother as she found her way in the world and started her own business. And she believed in me, growing up, encouraging my creative pursuits and expression. It was the kind of belief that is palpable. It is a powerful thing to feel someone believe in you, and I felt it every time I was around her. I never got to talk to my Aunt Pat in person about her interest in the UFO. But even though I never got to talk to her, she left behind these logs for generations of future McGowans to ponder. And while I'm pondering, I think the only fitting way to send off my aunt is to give her the UFO sighting for which she was always looking to the sky.
special thanks also to Kevin Michael Wesson and Andrew Marchetti for their help with our little bits. And if we could have all the puppeteers come back up on stage, we'll do one more round.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. My name is Mike Olian. I am one of the co-artistic directors of Rough House. We are one of the co-producers of Nasty Brutish and Short, a puppet cabaret. As you can tell, there's a lot of communal interactions happening here. And that is what we are all about, collaboration. It's the next big thing. Get ready. Television is dead. Anywho, so over the course of the next year, we have a lot of really exciting programs. And the only thing that I will say about that is check out our shit on Instagram. What are we? Rough Puppets? We're at Rough Puppets. We're gonna streamline these things, but it's all Googleable. But we have, in February, we have The Joy of Puppet Mechanisms, which is coming back live. I have made hundreds of these kits they took way too long. 4 hours, they're probably like $300 or $400 each. But we're gonna have the class on a sliding scale for whatever it is that people can really make happen. There's also Puppets in Progress, which is a chance for you. If you've been noodling around with some dumb or dumb wonderful puppet idea, Puppets in Progress is the best possible way in Chicago for you to be able to just barf it out.
That's right. Make stuff. It's very important.
What's that?
I said make stuff. It's very important.
Make stuff. And in whatever stage it's at, Puppets in Progress is ready to hang out with it and noodle around with you. Okay, so anyway, that's it. You're the best.
Puppeteers will be around. You can try to talk to them, but also it's almost midnight and it's a festival and we want to see a lot of shows tomorrow as well. So
be back here tomorrow at 10:30.
Come back here at 10:30 tomorrow and not here next week. Logan Center next week, also 10:30.